In the dimly lit confines of a Munich beer hall in 1923, a young, fervent Adolf Hitler stood on a makeshift podium. His passionate oratory, laced with promises of national revival and blame upon those he deemed responsible for Germany's woes, drew an enraptured audience. Members of the fledgling National Socialist German Workers' Party felt an electric charge in the air as they listened to their leader paint a vision of a renewed Germany. However, this magnetic charisma hid the shadows within his heart, shadows that would eventually plunge the world into darkness. Guided by a blend of personal grievances and a twisted ideology, Hitler's ascent was swift. By exploiting the economic despair and nationalist fervor of the Weimar Republic's decline, he positioned himself as a savior to those yearning for stability and pride. The Versailles Treaty, hyperinflation, and unemployment were his tools to stoke the fires of resentment and unity under his banner. The beer hall putsch's failure did not daunt him, rather, it solidified his resolve. Prison provided him the time to pen Mein Kampf, laying down his ideology and ambitions. As the 1930s unfurled, political maneuvering and aggressive propaganda heightened his influence. The Reichstag fire became the catalyst for the Enabling Act legislation granting him unchallenged authority. The Führer now had the power to reshape society in his own image. Forced sterilizations, book burnings, and orchestrated campaigns against Jews, Romani people, and other undesirables were early manifestations of his nightmarish vision. Kristallnacht in 1938 marked an overt escalation as violence against Jews was unleashed and synagogues burned. These horrors painted the prelude to the looming catastrophe. World War II erupted with the Blitzkrieg against Poland in 1939. Europe was thrown into chaos and nations fell under his relentless war machine. Yet, amidst the military conquests, the true horrors of the Holocaust unfolded. Death camps, gas chambers, and mass graves revealed the depth of his depravity. The toll on humanity was staggering, and the ideals of hate and supremacy were rendered in brutal clarity. Resistance within and outside Germany grew. The Allied forces, bolstered by the resolve to end the tyranny, made their push. The tides of war began turning. Hitler's refusal to surrender even as defeat became inevitable showcased his fanaticism. The final days saw Berlin in flames and an unrecognizable leader retreating into his bunker. In April 1945, as the Soviet troops closed in, the dictator ended his life. The Third Reich crumbled, leaving behind a world scarred by his deeds. The shadows of his rule are a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked power and hate. The lessons from this dark chapter echo through generations, urging vigilance against the forces that seek to divide and destroy.